Welcome, Aries, to your mid-month love reading for July and August. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a love reading, and if you're not really into love or romance, I do monthly readings as well. So I'll leave a link here so you can click on that and check out your monthly reading if you're not into love. But if you are, please listen in. This is for your relationships, your love relationships, your family and friends relationships as well, and the most important relationship of all. This covers the relationship with yourself. Now, this is for those of you that are single and are also involved with someone. Now, your energy for the next 4 weeks, or sometimes even further, 4 to 6 weeks, is beautiful, grounding, nurturing, loving energy of the Empress. And this is the Earth Mother, and everything that the mother sort of implies, the carer. And I feel that you really have got your feet firmly planted on the ground here, Aries. You're a fire sign, so you tend to be out there a little. So this is really grounding you, and it's such a card of abundance. And it's when you get the Empress card, you're really aware of everything. Your senses are sort of really in tune with everything around you and heightened. And when you tap into that, it's going to give you so much joy and so much pleasure in being able to tap into that sort of abundant energy and all of everything that's around you. Like, there's a lot of love. This is the birth of new things. It's you creating new things. So for a lot of you, you could be starting a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, you may be hearing that you're pregnant, or you're planning on having a baby. You're moving on to that next part of your relationship. It's just, and if you're in a relationship as well, this is a very meaningful one. And it's no, you are growing together here. It's alive. It's just I love the energy of this card here. Now, if you're single, you might be meeting up with someone that's very warm and loving here, and they're regardless of whether they're feminine or masculine, they're very in touch with their feminine side, so to speak, because the Empress is all about the mother, the feminine, the divine feminine. And this is someone that's a very caring person, and they nurture you, and they're it's almost like they're wrapping you up in the warmth of their love. They're just a very loving, beautiful, caring soul. And the love that you get from this person is very strong and deep. So if this is someone that you're just meeting, or someone that's coming into your life, you are very lucky, Aries. Now, just because this person is really soft and gentle, this isn't someone you can manipulate either or take advantage of. So they're quite a strong person as well. So when I say they're in touch with their feminine side, it doesn't mean they're wishy-washy or anything like that, all the negative connotations about being a woman or feminine. They're a very strong individual. And they can actually guide you and help you to help yourself, which for someone to do that to an Aries is very special, because you are so strong yourself. You are so you're the leader, you know, you're always the one that seems to be taking control of things and sorting things out in relationships, or even just in your general life. You are that person that takes the lead. So if this is a new person that's coming into your life, this is someone that's actually going to be helping you and maybe giving you a bit of a break, and you might enjoy that as well. Yeah, but you know what, this is really, this is just, I'm seeing, if this is someone coming in, this is just such a lovely energy here, quite freeing as well. And you know, it's going to be really good between the sheets as well, Aries, just because they're very yeah, sumptuous and luscious, and just, it's going to be really good here. Now, you know, I feel like this is just, whether you're in a relationship or not, like if you're in a relationship, I feel like things are quite beautiful here as well for you, quite nurturing. And for a lot of you, you have put in a lot of work into an existing relationship, or perhaps looking for love, putting in work in the relationship that you have with yourself as well. And this is coming to harvest at the moment. You know, things are beginning to develop and mature here. And I just, yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. And you know, if you are in a relationship, I feel like there's a lot of joy and a lot of fulfillment here. Now, your 3 psychic tarot for the heart cards here, I can see that there is still this, if you look at that first card, sadness and isolation, this traditionally would be the 3 of Swords, and there is a bit of sorrow there and a bit of disappointment that a lot of you are carrying. But there's a lot of trust in yourself, in your partnership here, and there's healing when you get this card. And you know what, you've got the Star card, and in this deck it's called the Heal card. So this is a message that's coming through. There's a lot of healing going on around about this time for you. And the sadness and isolation to me is something that is in the past, and you, of course, things that hurt us and the sorrow that you feel is sometimes stays with you, and you can carry that. But you've got the move on card here, Aries, and this is exactly what you are doing right now. You are moving on. I don't know, I feel like I've told you this message before. You are just closing that part of your life, shutting that door on that sorrow and that disappointment that you've had in your past that has been holding you back. I really feel like this is something that has prevented you from truly enjoying a wonderful, loving relationship with either yourself or with someone, and or within your existing partnership as well. So there's this healing going on here, and you are moving on. Now, this is not to say that it's not hard to turn your back on a past relationship or some past hurts. This isn't a simple process, but you know that it is necessary, and therefore you're making the choice. This isn't a forced thing. You're not walking away from this painful situation because you're forced to. It's not like you've got the Tower card here, which sometimes brings in change that we weren't expecting or is quite sudden. You have been the one to make these choices to move on, or this choice to move on. And You're doing it willingly and happily, and you know that it's leading to that beautiful energy of the Star card or the Heel. And this is just such joy. Pretty much that's what this card says. And it's a card of forgiveness as well. So if there's any, if you're in a relationship and there is any sort of pent up resentment that's been going on because of things that have happened in the past, you are going to be able to forgive when you get the Heal card. And there's a sense of hope as well. So for a lot of you, you may have been feeling that exactly hopeless, and things aren't working out for you, you're not meeting the person you want, but there is a sense of hope here and a sense of inspiration. And this is a card of receiving as well. If you look at the figure on the card, they're standing there with their hands open. They are willing to receive all of the abundance, all of the joy and the happiness that is coming to them. And it's just peaceful, healing energy that is around you right now, Aries. So just enjoy it. And this is kind of very much linked in with that Empress card as well. It's this bubble of safety almost that I'm feeling. It's that kind of energy. You're very nurtured and loved, and this is, and you are therefore able to express this to those around you as well. It's just beautiful. But mostly speaking, that Heal card is talking about healing any of that sadness, that pain, that sorrow that you have had in the past. You really are almost, because of the Empress card, you're almost being protected here, and assisted as well. But yeah, absolutely, you are, and for some, and this is just for some, you can forgive yourself as well, Aries, for anything that you may have been beating yourself up about in the past and blaming yourself for, or anything that you believe that you have done that is making you carry around this disappointment and this sorrow. You forgive yourself and embrace a spirit of hopefulness, because another major energy of the Star card is that hope. That is the really, that's a big one for the Star card. And invite new people into your life. I mean, depending on where you are in the world, and whether you can or you can't, but invite wonderful people into your life. And because of the energy you've got, you are going to be inviting new relationships into your life here. Absolutely. I really feel it. And be open to receiving the blessings that others are offering you as well. So just be grateful and thankful and be forgiving, particularly if someone from the past is related to this pain or sorrow. If someone's coming in to offer you some blessings, accept them gracefully here. Yeah, I just feel like be open to divine messages as well, and inspiration when it comes to love and romance. So if something's telling you to go somewhere or do something, listen to those little voices, because they might be leading you to a new journey here of love, and definitely something growing here, Aries. It's wonderful. So I hope that resonated with you and I didn't waffle on too much there. I just get caught up in it all. Have a great month, Aries. As I said, check out your monthly readings if you want a bit more of a general overview of what's going on for the month. But I hope to see you next month. Bye.